Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Huskers in enemy territory. Today we're going to talk about the October 9th matchup between Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Michigan Wolverines. Overall, the game was pretty good. Of course, there were mistakes made by the Cornhuskers and big time mistakes made by the refs. I really feel like that was the big factor in um, why the Cornhuskers ultimately lost because of just so many messed up calls during that game. Um, I wish I would have wrote all of the ones that I noticed, but I'll try to bring up the examples in this video later on after I kind of go over the the mistakes and good plays by the Cornhuskers during this game. Uh, First off, I say this is a mistake, but at the time, thinking or kind of evaluating the game, it was a huge play that if it was successful, um, we would have been up 7-0 on the Michigan Wolverines. So even though I wrote it down as a mistake, in a way, it's still kind of a good play if it was successful. Frost going for the fourth down instead of the 3 points. Um, I mean, that right out the bang would have had the momentum totally on our side, and I almost wonder if we just would have rolled Michigan in that game. You know, we were doing a lot of good things on offense, and I don't know if they would recover from that. Really, that would have been a huge play. It was on fourth down, 4th and 3, I think it was, and I really think that that would have really changed the landscape of the whole game entirely. Um, Cam Jurgens with the personal foul of 15 yards. Um, I mean, what is this guy doing? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like he's messing up every freaking game, Um, Not so much in the Northwestern game, but the previous games he was doing false starts, holding. He did have a couple of personal fouls versus Oklahoma. This kid needs to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because um, I would I would not even want to look up how many yards he's lost Nebraska this year. So on to the next one. Too many players in the backfield. Apparently, maybe one of the linemen were like back in the backfield a little bit. I didn't notice it. Some of my friends on Twitter said it was kind of ridiculous. It didn't even look like he was in the backfield or whatever. So I have no idea, but I had to write it down. Martinez throwing that interception. I can't remember it. I don't remember really the replay on it or whatever, but it looked like he just straight shot it to the linebacker, and that was not good. Offensive offsides by Daniels, negating an interception that we had. I think we would have had two if that would have been successful. Giving up the huge run by the defense for 51 yards. I think it was number 25 for Michigan that ended up having that huge run. Um, Towards the end of the game, Adrian Martinez having that fumble, where I still feel like any other game, any other season, any other team, that would have been a situation where the refs would have just blown the play dead because it really did look like Adrian Martinez was stopped. So I don't know why they didn't blow the whistle. Now, kind of transitioning. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment how do you felt the Michigan versus Nebraska game went. What mistakes or great plays did you notice, and how disappointed were you at the end of the game? I know I was really disappointed. So, um, yeah. So now back to the good plays. Ramir Johnson with I think it was like a 20 or 25 yard catch. Um, the sack by Ty Robinson was so pretty. He just blew that left tackle offensive tackle off his feet and went and got that dude. McNamara, I think is the quarterback's name. Um, the great stop that the Nebraska Black Shirts had, holding Michigan to a field goal in the second quarter instead of allowing them to drive down and get another touchdown. I think that touchdown would have really kind of stabbed Nebraska in the heart. We probably would have just completely unraveled, but we were able to keep them to a field goal. A great run by Martinez for about 20 yards. Austin Howland had I think it was like a 43 or 45 yard touchdown catch from Martinez. That was freaking beautiful. They completely messed with the whole team. They got those linebackers to come in, and they thought we were going to be doing the option, but Martinez had a pretty ball right to Austin Allen. It was wonderful to watch. Ramir Johnson, 21-yard touchdown run. Again, the dude is just balling out this year. Also loved what Yant did in this game. I don't think he got the yardage that he had against Northwestern, but both of those players are going to be really good for us for a long time. And I'm really happy to see that they're on our team. The interception by Williams Jr., I always mess up his first name, so I just go by the last name. That was absolutely huge. I think that ended up leading us to a touchdown. I think it was a touchdown by Levi Flack. It wasn't a very long touchdown, I don't believe. I think it might have been like a 10-yard touchdown on his part. The 2-point conversion by Martinez, that was really big during this game. I think we needed to get that to either tie it up or go ahead by a field goal. Oliver Martin had a real good game, limited, but he had a real good catch for in between two defenders, I believe, and it almost looked like that ball was going to be intercepted, if I remember right. Let's see. Martinez was a 6-yard touchdown run. There's so many good plays in this game, and I still can't believe that we lost to Michigan. A huge tackle by Reamer. That kid is just playing his freaking, I don't even know how to describe it. This kid is amazing. You know what I mean? I'm so happy that he's on our team. He's stepped up huge. He's a walk-on. I don't even know. If I could buy his jersey right now, I probably would. 28, dude, you're balling out today, or on September 9th. Now on to the refs. There was a clear, I felt like it was a clear agenda to help Michigan win this game. I don't know what other people think, but I kind of feel it was that way. There was a holding during the game that Michigan had. He drove the dude right into the ground. You could clearly see him dragging him down by his jersey. No call. Called us for defensive delay of game, which I've never heard of, other than when a player freaking kicks the ball or prevents the offense or the ref from getting the ball. I don't understand that one. There was many more. I can't remember. Oh, the one where they said we had pass interference, but it was clear as day that McNamara was throwing that ball out of bounds. If you guys have more examples of what the refs did in this game, I can't think of them off the top of my head. I should have wrote them all down, but I didn't. Put them in the comment section below and kind of remind me. But off the top of my head, I could think of 3 to 4. The other one that I was thinking about was the dual possession on that punt return or whatever. Dude, if you looked at the initial screen when they were all on the ground, you could clearly see that the Nebraska player had the ball. We get that ball at the 10. We're scoring a touchdown. And then all the momentum was with us. But instead, Michigan got the ball. They drive down for a touchdown, and pretty much all momentum was lost. So I don't know what to tell you guys. It still kind of pisses me off. I definitely didn't want to do this video yesterday because I was fuming. But I mean, talking through it, you can kind of tell that some of that mad, pissed off vibe is still there for me. But on to Minnesota. Kind of looking forward to this game. PJ Fleck always has a good team up there, and it'll be exciting to watch, I think. And then on to Purdue, I believe, and then I think we have a bye, and then Wisconsin, and then Ohio State and Iowa. I mean, we got a rough schedule this year, but I can't wait to do my Friday video on Minnesota. Kind of my score prediction videos, and then I'm going to try and hash out something for Wednesday. I haven't really decided on what I'm going to do for that. So I hope to talk to you guys soon, and as always, go Big Red.